Here's a perfect one-day travel itinerary for a weekend trip to Seoul, ideal for a pleasant autumn stroll. For a stroll-worthy autumn filled with sights to see, the first place is Namdaemun Market. It seems that more foreigners than locals are exploring Namdaemun Market as part of their one-day trip to Seoul. In the heart of Seoul, around 10,000 shops are gathered, bustling with 300,000 visitors. There's even a saying that, "You can find everything but the kitchen sink here." With a history spanning over 600 years, it stands as a representative traditional market in South Korea. With so many visitors, it's no surprise that food offerings have also flourished. There were more people than expected from the morning, and the crowd is gradually increasing, suggesting that it will be quite busy during the day. As the saying goes, a loaf of bread is better than the song of many birds, so we must start with lunch. I chose Han Sunja handmade kalguksu noodle, a place known for its history and tradition, and squeezing into a tight space at a cramped table to enjoy your meal. I ordered kalguksu as my main dish, and it came with side servings of bibimbap and mulnaengmyeon, cold noodles, as complimentary items. I considered having grilled hairtail in Hairtail Alley, but the cool weather made me crave something warm, so I opted for a comforting soup instead. There are several famous hotteok sweet pancake shops in Namdaemun Market, but I decided to pass this time since waiting 30 minutes. As I explored the market, I naturally connected to my Seoul travel route. I found myself in front of Sungnyemun Gate. This is Sungnyemun Gate, National Treasure number 1. It once controlled southern access to the Joseon dynasty. The gate is larger and more grand than those in other regions. My middle school son left with a pout, but now that he's full, his expression has brightened up. After lunch, it's time for a cup of coffee. We have arrived at our second destination, Seoul Plaza. I thought there would be a Reading in Seoul Plaza event happening, but it turns out there isn't one today. Featuring street performances and art installations in Seoul Plaza, along with various shows being held throughout the area. This is regularly hosts a variety of festivals and events, making it an ideal starting or ending point for your Seoul travel itinerary. Crossing the street leads directly to Deoksugung Palace. In celebration of the Chuseok holiday, entry was free today. As one of the 4 great palaces of Seoul, Deoksugung is relatively small but offers a wealth of attractions. Today I walked around the small pond in the palace, Yeonji, and followed the pathway behind Jongwanhyeon Hall towards Dongdukjeon Hall. This is Dongdukjeon Hall, a building constructed for a Western-style banquet to celebrate King Gojong's 40th anniversary of his reign. It was serving as a venue and accommodation for diplomatic representatives from various countries. There were especially many visitors today. Videos and records depicting scenes from that time were displayed in a 3-dimensional format, showcasing the sorrowful history from the late Joseon period through the Korean Empire and the Japanese occupation. The restored Dondeokjeon had a clean and sophisticated feel, and the exhibits also conveyed a similar sense of elegance. The Seokyeojeon makes you wonder if you're really in Korea, as it serves as a historical museum for the Korean Empire. If you're planning a weekend outing or a visit to Deoksugung Palace, be sure to make a reservation for the museum in advance. The main hall of Deoksugung Palace, Junggajeon, and the Pumji Stone create a beautiful scene against the clear blue sky. It's a perfect day to enjoy the historical surroundings. In the afternoon, fluffy white clouds floated gracefully in the otherwise plain blue sky, adding a sense of liveliness. Many people were enjoying a leisurely stroll along Cheonggyecheon. Today, the relaxed atmosphere and the cheerful faces of those taking their time were delightful to see. For dinner, I had samgyeopsal, grilled pork belly in Jongro. Not wanting to leave just yet, I found a spot at a refreshing outdoor beer pub. Busking performances are continuing late into the evening, adding to the vibrant atmosphere. The dazzling night view of the buildings along Cheonggyecheon Stream adds charm to this day trip itinerary.